Now, this is something that I just learned right now. So I haven't even had time to go and check my fridge to check my cheese. So maybe you have discomfort after eating cheese. Maybe you have digestive issues. Maybe you get inflammation. Maybe it stalls your weight loss. Maybe this could be the reason why. Okay, I've just stumbled across this through a doctor that I actually follow, and he states some really, really interesting things. Okay, so is your cheese real? This is what he was saying. Now, in the States, in America, they actually have some very stringent meanings behind the labelings that they use on cheese and other things as well. Okay, but you've really got to look at the wording. So, if you buy shredded or grated cheese, this is going to be really relevant, this first section. Now, shredded and grated cheese actually has something to stop the cheese from, coagulating again. So it keeps it all flowing and it keeps all those little grated bits together. So what exactly do they use? Well, one thing that they use is cellulose. Now, cellulose, the cheapest form that you can get of cellulose is sawdust. Yep, you heard me. And as I was listening to this information this morning, my son was in the car and he's like, "Oh my gosh, Mummy, we use Parmesan cheese grated. I'm going to have to go check my Parmesan cheese." And I'm like, okay, we're going to have to do that when we get home. So something else that they use is an anti-caking agent. Okay, so check your ingredients when it comes to this. Now, anti-caking agents commonly have 3 or 4 ingredients, but the main ones are being potato starch, cornstarch, and something called natamycin. Now, I'm just reading my notes here if I'm looking down. Now, natamycin is an antimicrobial. Now, what do you have in your stomach that might not be good for an antimicrobial? Antimicrobial meaning kills microbes. Yes, your gut flora. So if you're getting gut issues, that could be a reason why. Maybe it's, the grated cheese that we're buying. Okay, so step 1, buy block cheese and grate it yourself. Okay, now moving on to block cheeses as we go through this. Now, cheese, if it has one ingredient, if it's real cheese, it will literally just say cheese. That's it. It shouldn't have anything else. Okay, now some ingredients or some wording to look for on a block of cheese are going to be things like cheese food, cheese product, pasteurized processed cheese food, pasteurized processed cheese spread. Now the problem with this is that in these ones that have extra labeling, they can only be 51% cheese and 49% whatever the cheesemaker wants to put in there. So what the hell is it? Good question. It could be cellulose. It could literally be sawdust. So these are some just some things to take into account. Now, like I said, I have literally just learnt this myself, and I don't know if the rules and regulations are the same in Australia. Usually they are. So it usually is very similar here as it is to the States. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to pull out my block cheese, because I actually usually grate my own cheese except for Parmesan, and I'm going to check the ingredients. So I suggest that you do the same, just to make sure that you are looking after your gut health and not creating inflammation or bloating or discomfort. Anyway, I will move over to the group now, and if you are watching live, then say live, and if you're catching this on the replay, then let us know and say replay. I'll see you this time tomorrow. Bye.